sessions and advice for all walks of life. With Jay Marie and Blu, we've got topics just for you, bringing it all to light. With vividly vocal. With vividly vocal.
Hey everybody.
Hey y'all.
And welcome back to Vividly Vocal. Today it is the 7th episode and we are going to be talking about the mind of a cheater.
Ooh. Cheating ass bitches.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be quite the virus going around these days, if you want to call it that.
Come on.
But this is your host, Blu.
And this is Jay Marie.
And before we begin, let's start with the highs and the lows. I'll say my high for this week was I went to the gym all 5 days of this week. I was very consistent, and I was consistent about what I was eating. And my low for this week is, so SZA came out with a new album, SOS, and I was disappointed. I'm not going to say I disliked it, but it wasn't what I was expecting. Maybe my expectations were too high.
So can we talk about it before I get to mine?
Yeah.
So I listened to the whole album.
Yeah.
I personally hold on, because I got it in my phone. So it's one song on there I just could not get jiggy with. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be, is it F2F?
Yeah. I didn't like that one.
I didn't like that one. She probably changed. Yeah, she changed the name of it. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not
F2F. Right?
It changed.
No, I see. I'm looking at it right now.
Excuse me.
F2F.
What number is it?
13.
She took it off.
Really?
Oh,
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, probably I deleted it off my thing. Okay, that was my fault. But I didn't like that one. I love Snooze.
Yeah, I like that one.
Snooze was nice. Seek and Destroy was okay. I don't know. It was just I feel like she could have done better this time.
Right. I mean, maybe I was expecting something that sounds more like Control. Like, it felt like a lot of these songs didn't belong together.
Yeah.
Listening to this album. I mean, it would be cute if it felt like a playlist, not like a complete cohesive album that goes together and has like a theme.
Right.
I mean, it felt really like she got 23 songs in here, and that's nice, but it's like I don't like a lot of these songs. Mm-hmm. I probably only have like a handful that are my favorite. Like, I like the ones that sound like Control. Like, I like SOS. I kind of like Kill Bill. I love Blind. I was expecting a sound more like that one. There was a song called PSA that's supposed to be coming out that I really liked. I like Snooze. I love Good Days. I was expecting a sound more like that one instead of like, just her just doing shit, because she had like a rock song on there. She had like a little guitar country song on there, and I'm like, I don't really.
That was F2F. You talking
one
about?
of them? I don't know.
Because F2F had me confused. I heard that, said, what the fuck is this?
Right.
I said, oh no, I can't get jiggy with this one.
I don't even remember. I like Gone Girl. I don't even remember.
I love that one.
Right.
Gone Girl.
But it just feels like, I don't know, it just wasn't what I was expecting, but everybody's like, oh, it's the best album of all time, and it's better than Control. No, it's not better than Control.
It's not. Control is better.
Right.
I'm sorry. I mean, she could have done a little bit better with this one. My high for this week is I've been changing my eating habits, you guys.
Clap.
I'm trying to be a healthier me. I'm definitely trying to, be more healthier and be more active. So, changing my eating habits, and I am about to start doing some exercising from home.
Clap.
Yes, y'all, I'm trying to be fine for summer because Cancun is calling our name.
It's coming.
My low, I ain't gonna personally say what the low is, but a lot of things have been triggering me. A lot of things have been going on, and I feel like the devil has been like really trying to grind my goddamn gears. But, hopefully next week a lot of things change differently, but as of that is my low right now.
Right. The devil will try to get you and say, you can't have her.
Devil.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Have you seen that video of like, it's like two lizards. No, it's like three lizards hugging each other. And it's like one lizard is standing over the two of them. And it's like, Sister Lizard, they tried to take your son from you, but we brought him home. Oh my God, it's so funny. Like every time I see it, I start crying. Hold on, like, and the lizard starts speaking. It's like, shut it by oh, it's so funny. Hold on.
What the fuck? Where do you be finding this
On
shit
Facebook? Sister Lizard, they tried to take your son from you, but we brought him home. And they start singing like let the church sing, here, lizard, 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 lizard. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on. It's gonna make me so mad if I can't find this video.
Oh my, is it on TikTok?
It might be on. Here it go.
Sister Lizard, your son is home. The devil tried to separate your family, but God said, hold it tight. The devil, hold on this tight. Brother Lizard, you are here. You're home.
It's the cry for me.
Come on. Y'all help me sing that.
You're home.
Come on, speak in tongues. Oh my God. Oh God, okay.
But to get back to the episode, first, to kick it off, Jay Marie, why do you think people cheat?
I think people, okay, so I feel as though people cheat because, hold on. Okay. I feel as though people cheat is because, first of all, they don't love themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, if you don't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else?
Right.
And I feel like they cheat because of the self lack of love in them.
Right.
I don't feel like it's never the other person. Sometimes it is the other person because of, the needs that are probably not met. Like, for example, some women be like, hubby, take out the trash, wash the dishes. Like, it's not that I'm telling you to do this because of it being like a bitch thing to do, because a lot of men take washing the dishes, folding clothes, doing this as like simp bitch shit. But it's just like, okay, if I'm going to cook, can you at least wash the dishes?
Right.
Or if I'm washing the dishes, like, can you take out the trash? And it's just the simple things, or the affection, like, oh, you don't touch me correctly,
Right.
or you don't touch my soul the way that my
Right.
soul wants to be touched.
You're not
And I
tending
feel
to
like,
my needs.
yeah, so I feel like that is kind of a roundup of why people cheat.
Right. Right. I was looking for answers to the question, like, cheaters, why have you cheated, or why did you cheat? Some people said it was like the thrill of it. Some people said it was like the instant gratification of just going out to get pussy, or get dick. Some people said they have parental issues and they were attention hungry. So they were looking for the love that they never got as a child. Some of them, a lot of people say they were miserable in the relationship and they didn't know how to end it. So they
Really?
cheated. Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so my thing is, if you were... so I have a problem with that.
Right.
Because I've been in that situation before. Not saying that the relationship was miserable, but it's as though you have expectations for that person. You see something in that person that person doesn't see in themselves. So it's just like you expect for them to reach their goal or reach that expectation that you see,
Right.
and they can't see.
Right.
So my thing is, why can y'all not just end it
Right.
instead of you just cheating?
Right.
Like, what is the purpose of that when you could just say, you know what, babe, I don't see myself
Right.
with you no more. You're like, I'm not saying you're up here, we're down here, but it's just like, you expect for me to do this, and I'm not capable of doing that, my
Right.
love. So how about we just end it here?
Right. A lot of people feel like they don't want to be the quote unquote bad guy to just tell you, like, I don't see this, I don't want this relationship anymore.
Right.
So therefore they feel like, some people were like, well, I just did it so they would break up with me. So I wouldn't have to be the one to end things.
That's fucked up.
Right. For sure.
That's extremely fucked up.
Right.
Like, a lot of people, I have been in a relationship to where, you know, someone will just cheat just because they can't keep it in their pants.
Exactly. That was one of my other things. Like, just because they know they can get away with it.
Oh, girl, I almost threw this water bottle. I don't understand it. So my question to you is, can you cheat and still love someone? Why or why not?
No, absolutely not. Because in my mind, once I'm in love with somebody, I don't want nobody else. Everybody else is disgusting. Everybody else is repulsive. I would never think of betraying my partner in such a way. I would never do nothing like that. And I hold my partner to such a high regard and have so much respect for them that I would never do them something that way. I would never even put them through the emotional turmoil of finding out my girlfriend just cheated on me.
Yeah.
My wife just did this to me.
Right.
And a lot of people don't realize I feel like people know, but because they want to have their cake and eat it too, they don't acknowledge the fact how emotionally damaging being cheated on is.
No, they don't. Mm-hmm. And I feel as though I couldn't see myself cheating and still being in love with somebody, because it's just now you live in two different lives.
Right.
I always sing that song. You live in two different lives. I always wondered, and I saw this on TikTok. This guy said that he feels as though side pieces saves marriages. I fucking hollered so loud because I said, what the fuck are you even talking about? Imagine, you know what? Imagine, God, don't imagine this, but imagine being the side piece, and you're basically that bitch that he's cheating on with you, and so he's just I can't make you my main piece. My main piece got the world. How does she got the world? And you are out here cheating and putting your penis inside of me.
Right.
I would not want to be the main bitch, because the main bitch is getting cheated on.
Right.
So my next question to you would be, do you feel as though side pieces save marriage?
What the fuck does that mean?
That's what I'm saying. When he said that, I said, what the fuck are you
So they're
even
just the fucking superheroes with their cape on.
Captain Save a bitch. Captain Side bitch to the rescue.
My God, how does one think that? What
side
the fuck?
niggas and side bitches apparently save marriages. But my thing is, how? They are fucking you and the main, and ain't no telling what the fuck you are bringing back to that main.
Right.
Period. I feel like that is disgusting and that is uncomfortable.
Right.
But I just want to know, how do you feel as though...
I mean, there's just no way. How people describe it, having a side bitch is oh, she's my piece. I can just go over here and tell her my feelings, and I can come home to my wife and be happy. What the fuck does that mean? What?
That's a red flag.
Right, that is a massive red flag.
That is a huge fucking red flag. No, not at all. So, do you have any points to say? I got a mouthful.
Side piece. I had something to say about side pieces.
Me and my
but
side piece.
Have you ever met somebody that's proud of being a side piece?
You like 9 to 5 on the weekend.
Oh my God. I never met nobody that sang that song so proudly. Y'all, this person I was friends with had it in his mind that he was going to make this boy leave his girlfriend for him, right? And this was back at the time when Control came out by SZA, and The Weeknd hit the radio. And he was so happy to sing that song. You like 9 to 5? Just so sensual with it, rubbing his body and shit. I'm the Weeknd. And I'll be like, and I look in his face, I'll be like, be fucking for real. I'll be like, are you for real right now? He's like, yeah, I'm the Weeknd. You take Wednesday, Thursday. Then just send him my way. After that, I never played that song again. Every time that song come on, I get a cringe. I get a shiver. I'll be like, ugh, I hate this song now. My God. Fuck.
I mean, I've met someone. I met a couple people that was proud to be a side
Right.
bitch. I also have watched people be side bitches. Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
What's that bitch name? Treasure. Treasure was the most happy. I think her name. That's it. Treasure was the happiest side bitch that a side bitch could be.
Mm-hmm.
Like she just was happy, and it was. I remember Dime Piece specifically beat the fuck out of her
Mm-hmm.
because she was sitting around married people talking about, I'm shout out to the side bitches. Woo woo woo, bitch. What do you mean fucking shout out to the side bitches?
Right.
I feel like side bitches are created because niggas love to cheat.
Right, they do. And some of y'all be ready to be like, oh yeah, he want me. No, he don't want you. He wants to put his penis in you. But then some of them have the expectation that he gonna leave his wife or whoever for you. But when you find out that's not the case, oh, he's a piece of shit. Oh my God. He played with me. He played with my feelings.
This funny. This is funny as fucking. This all ties in. You ever watched Medea? Is it A Family That Prays Together?
No, I haven't seen that.
So I've never watched the whole thing. So I'm kind of sorry for anybody who's a Tyler Perry fan, but I didn't watch the whole thing. But I watched a clip of it. And this woman, Sanaa Lathan, she played this lady who was fucking her boss, but she was married. She had a son, and she made it seem as that son was that man she was married to's baby. He ended up taking all the money out of her account in his account put together, and he opened up a business so he could supply more for the family. She goes up to the little cafe restaurant thing where he was working at or was just there to eat, and she was just going off. And so Tyler Perry, he played one of the people. He was like, you really need to shut up because you sitting on your boss lap or some shit like that. And the husband was like, well, what is he talking about? We're going to call her Lisa. What are you talking about, Lisa? She was like, you know what? You're right. I've been fucking him. That money you got out of the bank account, that was my money he gave me. And it was just like, he was cool at first, and then he smacked the fuck out of her.
Oh my
She
God.
flew over the counter. So, long story short, she also said, that's why that little boy not yours. It's for the white man. So he left her the fuck alone. Turned to find out the white man, he would meet her at hotels. He wouldn't bring her home, of course, because he got a wife. He met her at a hotel. So one scene, she was taking her shoes off. She's like, "Hey, baby, I'm glad to see you." It's his motherfucking wife, and she was like, "He's not here to meet you, bitch. I am." And she was like, "From this day forward, he will not be seeing you anymore." Point blank, period. And she walked the fuck away. So now she upset, bloodshot red and shit. He loses his job. His mom fires him. And now he done bought her all this shit. He bought her a new car, new house, gave her a whole bunch of money. And so she see him in the parking lot, and she's just like, I forgot his name. We're gonna call him Jacob. Jacob, what happened, Jacob? And he was like, stop fucking talking to me. Like, bitch is over. Go sell your car. I don't have no money to give you. She started crying and everything. So at the end of the movie, her husband at the time, now ex-husband, business started booming. He gave her a check. Well, like, here you go. This is the money I'm giving you back. She tried to hug him, and he was like, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. He seen the little boy. He's just like, you could tell, like, in spite of you not being my child, let me come love on you. But I just found that funny that tied in with this, because you bitches be trying to have y'all cake and eat it too, but it be y'all niggas be doing the same thing too.
For sure.
And it mind boggles me because I be seeing on Facebook, y'all niggas, it makes y'all dick hard for bitches to be arguing about y'all.
Swear.
On fucking Facebook.
My God.
It has to make y'all, it makes the fucking penis shoot up in the sky for them bitches to be arguing behind them. And I wouldn't even be mad at the other bitch. I feel like I gotta be mad at you because look at you to put me in this predicament.
Look at the fucking spectacle.
Exactly.
Right.
You got me in this predicament now. You got me looking stupid on Facebook.
Right.
But why am I getting mad at the other bitch? I mean, if she knew the circumstances, yes, I'm gonna be mad, and not only you, but that bitch too. But if she didn't know the circumstances, why the fuck am I supposed to be mad at her? Why am I sitting on social media arguing with a bitch? And clearly, she don't even know who the fuck I am. Mm-hmm. Now, if she had acknowledgement, then bitch, you down bad. And a lot of niggas be telling these bitches, oh, yeah, I got a bitch at home. Oh, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. Come on now. Be fucking for real. In the words of Blue. Be fucking
for real.
For real.
I just hate when I see two women going back and forth over a nigga on Facebook. But then once it's all over, the main bitch, I guess, is happily husband and wife on Facebook. Once again, posts all deleted like nothing happened.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
That's that
I'm gonna stick beside him type shit. And it's just like,
damn shame.
That's a red flag. That is a red flag. Mm-hmm. Have we did an episode on red flags on this episode?
Not on here. Not on here.
Well, I just have something to say about those red flags. So, red flags are called red flags because they violate your boundaries. But some people can have unhealthy boundaries. They can have too harsh or too loose boundaries. Sometimes our boundaries can be harsh. With that being said, you need to know what your boundaries are, but you have to make sure that the self-awareness you have heals that boundary. Mm-hmm. Not saying if this person doesn't answer the phone at all at this such time, that's an unhealthy boundary. And that's a harsh boundary. I just had to say something like that.
Oh, okay. What do you mean by this person doesn't answer the phone? That's an unhealthy boundary.
So, that I feel like that is a red flag. So, for example, say I'm busy. Mm-hmm. And you're calling my phone, mm-hmm. Or say we've been talking all last night. Mm-hmm. And the type of person that would just call you while you're at work. Right. They want to stay on the phone while you're at work. They want to talk to you on your lunch break. They want to talk to you after your lunch break. That is unhealthy as fuck.
For sure.
That is an unhealthy boundary. Yeah. So it's just like you have to seek out that unhealthy boundary and see if you can make it healthy again. Because I feel like you shouldn't be calling me 24/8 or all day. And we just had a good conversation last night. Or I have seen you in person.
Right.
So that's what I call either an unhealthy boundary or it's very harsh because you shouldn't have to be calling me and we just fucked and seen each other and cuddled and we shared each other's morning breath this morning.
Oh God.
I shouldn't have, that shouldn't have to happen. For sure. I just seen you. But they have a lot of people that do that and now it's weird. So that's a very unhealthy boundary.
Right, for sure.
Yes. So yes, ma'am, you have anything to...
I don't really have anything on do you have anything on the mind of a cheater before I branch out into other things?
Do you?
Not necessarily the mind of, well, let's start with this. Have you ever cheated?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to know why?
Okay. Yes, I would like to hear your reasons why.
Okay. I don't want to say this, but I'm not the type of person to play tit for tat with anybody. I mean, I feel like that the only reason I cheated, and I only cheated one time, I cheated because you cheated on me and you cheated on me in my face. And I feel like in order for me to get back at you, I have to do what you do. Mm-hmm. So you cheat, I cheat. Yeah. We both cheat. Mm-hmm. I'm not the type of person to just go out here and just cheat because that's just not in me.
Right.
When I love somebody, I love somebody extremely hard, and I'm not the type of person to just go out of my way and just cheat. Even though I said, oh, I love you, look at you in your face and say, oh, baby, I'm going to die for you, and then turn around and go put my cat in somebody's face. Like, that's just not me. I'm going to cheat because I'm playing tit for tat with you.
Right.
So, monkey see, monkey do. Mm-hmm. Bitch, you cheated on me. Guess what? I'm about to go find a nigga and I'm about to cheat on you. Mm-hmm. So, yes, I have cheated.
Okay. I feel you.
What about you?
I would not say I have cheated per se, because this is back in high school and I was a child back then, but I haven't cheated in my adult life. So I was probably on my second boyfriend, and it was like the relationship was coming to an end anyway, but he was really pissing me off. He was really being on less sex education, maybe. That was the whiny ass one.
Oh,
like the one
I didn't stand
he
him.
would just he would antagonize me. He would pick fights with me for no reason. He would just try to challenge me, but when I shut that shit down, he'd start crying. Yeah. So it would just really piss me off. And so I had taken a class by some cruel twist of fate. I was just sitting in my class. It was like a new semester, and my first boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, walks in. I'm like, oh fuck, oh god, and he sits at the same fucking table as me. So we end up in the same group for the whole fucking semester. And so we get back talking again or whatever the fuck. And I hated his current girlfriend. She fucking sucked. And he hated her too. For some ungodly reason, he was still with her. He hated her too. And so one day, I just let him grab my titty, and that was it. That's about it. But I guess you could consider that cheating. But I mean, I guess.
I'm not laughing at what you said. I'm laughing at how you said, he just grabbed my titty. I mean,
maybe some other things. I don't know.
You didn't cheat, though. I mean, it was just
not cheat, but I let him do it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's a very childish. It's a childish thing.
It was a get back thing. It's okay. I mean,
I don't know. But he was texting me talking about get back together in secret. I'm like, in secret? What the fuck? I'm like, no sir, no sir,
no sir. So my thing. Okay, so what do you feel like, as far as the mind of a cheater? What do you feel be on a guy's mind before, like, to from him? Okay, I'm trying to say it without saying it. What do you feel like is in a guy's mind to make him cheat? Like, what is something that?
I mean, it could be like you just want some pussy from an outside source. Sometimes you could be like, I'm not getting my attention. I'm not getting pleased. I'm not getting. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I don't know. They just want something from the outside or some shit like that. I don't know what really be going through their heads. They be like, fuck it, I'm finna get some outside pussy. Fuck it.
That's so weird.
Right? But then it was a mistake. But
I hate that
no,
shit.
it's not a mistake. You know how many steps it takes to fall into a new pussy, asshole, dick, booty, or whatever the fuck? So you're stumbling. Oh my God. Stumbling, you take off your pants, you take off your drawers, you stumbling, you push them down on the bed, stumbling, you fall and put your dick in their asshole, dick, whatever the fuck. And you gotta be going at least for 7 minutes to bust. So, I mean, at what point do you think this is a mistake? No, this isn't the right thing. No, I shouldn't be doing this to such and such, you know.
I feel like the mind of a man cheater, I feel like it is like, I feel like it's like one human in there, and he's like moving shit 1,000 miles per hour.
Right.
Like, when a woman, I feel like when a woman cheats, a woman thoroughly cheats. But it's a difference between a man cheating and a woman cheating. A woman gonna do it, and you not gonna know she doing it. A man's gonna do it, and he's
sloppy.
Thank you. He's sloppy with it, because women kind of learn from how men do it, but they do it 10 times better. That's I always have this battle with people. Like, do you think men cheat more, or do you think men cheat smarter than women, or women cheat smarter than men? And it's always the women, because what women do, first of all, they're going to seek what the fuck you doing. For example, you ain't hitting it right. They going to find a motherfucker that's hitting it right. And that motherfucker might be your homeboy. But you think your homeboy going to tell you? Nope. All right. She ain't got no good coochie. He gon' fuck around and it be your homegirl, but he gonna make it obvious that it's your homegirl. Because what's gonna happen is you gonna invite old girl to the house and he gonna get uncomfortable.
Speaking of that, I saw this tweet on Twitter. This girl said, oh, my bestie and my boyfriend hate each other. LOL, they always fight over me. A few months later, she come back and quote her own tweet and said, update, they fucked. And I was like, now you knew better. You knew better.
Just like last episode, you fucking knew. You fucking knew. That was the sign right there. If your best friend and your significant other keep clashing like they do, they either fucked in the past life, or they've been fucking recently.
Or they're going to fuck.
Period. Because women show affection in being like, not being mean. That's how a lot of women show affection to. If they're attracted to somebody, they're gonna be mean to them. That's always. And if a dude is attracted to A female, it's the opposite. They nice as fuck. Oh, let me take you out. Versus a woman, oh, nigga, fuck you. Like, you ain't getting none of this cat. And then they fuck around and land right smack dead in the coochie.
Damn. Damn shame.
But back to what I was saying. Men don't cheat. The mind of a cheater of a man is like fucking bubbles in the air. You blow a bubble, it's fucking see-through. But with a woman, she got it step by step by step. She got all her alliances. Is that what I'm saying? She got all her people in a row. Like, oh, was I with you that day? Oh yeah, you was with me, girl. Da da da. Woo 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 woo. So it's a strategy when it comes to a woman in her mind cheating versus a man. This is fucking dog shit.
Do you believe in going through phones?
Damn.
I do.
Whew,
That's
on.
our phone now.
Hold on, I had to fucking pay myself. I am oh my God. Yeah, I had my share of going through people's phones. What they say, if you look through the phone, you're going to find what you're looking for. And I do it. But the only reason I do it is because people give me a reason to do it. So if you're not sneaky about it, then I ain't gonna look through your phone. But if you being weird about it, like say right now, if I had like if your dude had his phone and it was up like that, or he left it unlocked, would you look through it?
I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say I would just go dry ass look through it, but I'm gonna be like, this is the expectation. This is our phone now, and I will be able to look in your phone if I want to.
Period. I mean, now if he being weird and he got, for example, y'all go out to eat. I mean, I do feel like it is the proper etiquette to put your phone down so you won't have the notifications. But it's that. Right. But also, I feel like it's weird. Like, if y'all out somewhere and he has it down and it's like, he'll scoop it up, look at it, look at you, scoop it back down. Like, what the fuck are you hiding? I think I'm saying it wrong, but I personally, I like having my phone up. I want you to see my notifications. I want you to see that ain't shit popping on my phone. So, see, like that, I have some bullshit. So I would expect for you, if we on a date, to keep that same energy. Put your phone up. Like, let me see what notifications pop up on your phone. Like, if it's a friend, okay. But if you got, like, Tinder, Grindr, all these apps popping up, I will walk out on that fucking date.
For sure.
Because you entertaining me, you entertaining a nigga from Grindr, you entertaining a bitch from down the street, and you entertaining a bitch from Black and Tinder.
Goddamn.
Oh no, bitch. That we ain't gotta talk about it no more.
Right. I used to think, oh no, I don't want to go through the phones. Let them have their privacy. No, there's no privacy here. Not here.
So you have looked through a phone before?
No. Let me think. No. Well, I mean, no, I've never done that. But back in back in high school, I had my second whiny ass boyfriend, right? So
I do not like you.
I don't like him either. So we one day we were just hanging out after school, but we were like going for a walk on like the trail by over there, you know, the hiking bike trail. And so I mean, we're just going on a walk, and he wanted me to run. And I was like, I don't want to run. I don't want to do that. And he's like, come on, please run. And I'm like, I don't want to run. And so we go back to the car, and his car, whatever, and we're sitting there, and like whenever he drives, he tells me, that's been an expectation. He said, you can read whatever text message is coming through on my phone and just read it to me. I'm like, okay. So a text message comes through with his one of his good friends. Her name is we're gonna call her Sally. So I mean, he comes through and says, he texted Sally, like, do you want to go on a run sometime? And she was like, sure. And I'm like, I said, oh, Sally said she's going to go on a run with you on Saturday or whatever. And he's like, and I'm like, what the fuck's the problem? Well, because you didn't run, I had to ask Sally, because she go on a run with me. And I was like, so? Because you wouldn't run. I was like, what are you talking about?
What the
And I was like, what is the problem here? I'm like, and like, I don't know, because I know I think it's possible for men to have female friends. I have male friends. So I'm not tripping. And Sally had a boyfriend anyway. She was like damn near engaged already. So it was like, huh? I was just confused how he was making a problem out of everything. There was nothing suspicious in the phone, but it was just like I said, he likes to antagonize things. He likes to make things a big issue. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to look in your phone no more.
So you cool with the significant other having a female friend?
As long as it's not no weird shit.
Okay, so explain for me and the listeners when you say weird shit, because that is something I do want to talk about, because I feel as though, yes, you can have a female friend as long as she's not one of the pick-me bitches.
Right.
Like, Jacob lets me wear his jacket.
Yeah.
Like, Jacob, he likes when I come over and we play feetsies with each other. Bitch, I will slap you and your motherfucking
like sitting on his lap in public. He's my brother. He's basically my brother.
You gotta watch out for the bitches that say that shit.
Now, I have one of my closest friends is a male, and I do call him my brother. He's one of my closest friends. I do not see him in no sexual type of way. But some of these hoes out here be weird as fuck about it.
Man.
Oh my God, Jacob. Well, you said you were going to spend time with me instead of her. What? And it gets to a point where it does get fucking weird.
Wait, really?
I've seen it.
What the fuck?
Let me think. God.
Wow. Well, you know what? I've had a dude that used to be my friend. We didn't have any sexual relationships with each other. Mm-hmm. We were just cool.
Right.
And my ex at the time, one thing about him, he would call me in the middle of the night, drunk as fuck. And it would be, I was so used to it, it was just like, it went over my head. But he would call me in the middle of the night, drunk as fuck, and he would just be saying the most, a drunk person's going to speak a sober mind.
Right. He
would just say the most crazy shit, like, I wish you were my girlfriend, da-da-da-da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. And I had to tell him, like, chill, like, we are friends. Right. And he would, like, when he sobered up, he would be like, I can't believe I told you that. Like, I do look at you as my sister. I don't even look at you like that. Right. And I believed him. Right. But one particular night, he called me, and I was laid up in the bed, and I answered the phone, and I had him on, like, speaker, and it just, like, it was a shouting match in my room that night. You got this nigga calling your motherfucking phone, talking about he wanna be with you and shit.
I think remember we got an email like that? When that girl, she said, her drunk boy best friend was texting her while she was asleep with her boyfriend.
Right.
And he looked at her phone and he threw her the fuck out.
I remember that.
Right.
That was on Dial B.
Yeah, it was.
Damn. Can you email us back? I'm gonna have to go find that one. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find that one. But it was a shouting match. You were like, you dumbass bitches. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I can control him from stop calling me, but I cannot control the things that come out of his mouth. And me and him, we're not cool to this. We're not cool no more. But I mean, at the time, we were. It was legitimate. We had never had sex before. Right. I never looked at him as somebody I would fuck and somebody I would like entertain. I literally looked at him like, that is my big brother. I am his little sister. I'm gonna ride for this nigga as he ride for me.
Right.
But continue with what you were saying. I'm so sorry.
I remember me and my guy friend at the time, he had a girlfriend and she had a lot of insecurities. And so, like, me and him would just go out to eat every now and then and just talk, chill, and catch up. And, like, she had a really big problem with that. Because, you're going out to eat with Ari. Wow. Because she honestly thought something was going on. I'm like, girl, what?
Yeah.
And it's just like, you being in a state of confusion, like, I don't want your man. I have my own at the time. Or whatever the fuck was going on. Because I'm like, he's like, well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, because I'm not going to stop being friends with her just because you feel like something that's not happening is happening, when she hasn't given you no reason. Sometimes I'd be like, well, she can come out to eat with us, and she'll be antisocial as fuck. So I'm like, I guess you don't have to come if you don't want to come. And I don't know. It's just a mess.
Bitches are weird. That's crazy.
Right.
So my next question would be, can a person be happy in their relationship and still cheat? You go first. Because, baby, I was writing some
happy,
shit.
happy.
Can they be happy in their relationship and still?
Sometimes it's not something that's happening in a relationship. Maybe you could just do it because you just you feel like doing it.
Right.
I don't know. Happy, like all your needs are fulfilled,
Right.
or probably it's just something inside of you that you feel like, oh, I'm just finna go fucking put my pussy on somebody else or something like that. Yeah, I mean, we've heard it time and time again. A person is a perfect girlfriend, boyfriend, and their partner just goes out and cheats on them for no fucking reason, just dogs them out.
It is just like, why?
Yeah,
Like,
probably, yeah. So I would say, yeah.
I have heard, like, people would tell me, like, oh, your ex had everything. And which he did. I spoiled the motherfucker to death.
Right.
That nigga had his own personal gaming room. He had PlayStations, Beats by Dre. He had everything his heart desired.
Right.
And he still went out and cheated. And it's just
it's
like,
a him thing. He's grimy.
Exactly, which goes to what I'm about to say. They're not happy with themselves, and they are also not happy in their relationship. Now, I wrote all this down, y'all. I had it on my mind last night. Once you identify the root cause of the infidelity, because it comes with many things like extreme validation, low commitment, thrill, your desires are not being met, revenge, anger, environment factors like getting drunk and stuff like that. Just a lot of things that come into it. Some examples like if you have low self-esteem or insecurities. Sometimes you look for that other person for an outlet for many reasons. So once you find the root, you realize that either I'm not happy within myself or my partner is not meeting that need or my partner is not fulfilling that happiness that I have within myself because your partner is not responsible of your happiness, period.
For sure.
I always felt like that. Your partner is not responsible for that. That's something you have to have within. But once you find the root, you identify that now I am not happy here and I am not happy within myself. So I feel like once you find that root, you need to end it.
For sure.
I feel like cheating, you shouldn't cheat. If once you find that root in that, you should just go ahead and end it. Instead of you go and search, oh, well, you know, yeah, she fulfilled my needs. Yeah, she cooks and cleans and do all this. But it's just in me to cheat. Leave me alone.
For sure.
Don't leave me alone. Let's end this right here and call it a day.
Right.
Because you getting everything you want. You getting hot meals in the morning, at night. Your clothes are folded when you come from work. Your bath is met. Everything is in order for you. But you still have the desire to cheat on me.
Right.
Leave me alone.
For sure.
You don't even have to cheat, love. Sign the papers. Well, fuck sign the papers. We're over.
Right.
Point blank, period. That's how I feel about that.
Do you believe in breaks?
No, I don't.
Absolutely not.
I don't. I'm sorry.
Don't let nobody do that to y'all.
I feel like breaks are bullshit.
Bullshit. That means somebody on the sidelines finna get in the game. So I need you to sit on the bench for a second. And I'll come back and pick you up once I'm ready.
I feel like with breaks, that gives them the opportunity to go do what the fuck they want to do.
Right.
And then whenever they get tired of what they're doing or the bitch or whatever, because a lot of y'all niggas be doing, and bitches fuck anything. But when they get tired of that thing they're doing, they come back to you and they pick you up from off the sidelines and be like, game, and put you back in the game. So it's just like, no, I don't believe in breaks. I feel like that shit is weird. I feel like if you want to take a break from me, period. Don't talk to me.
Right.
So I hate it. No.
It shouldn't even cross your mind to be like, I don't want to see you for a little bit. So I'm finna go fuck on other bitches.
That's weird.
That's weird as fuck.
And then when they go fuck on other bitches and they come back to you and the bitch that they was fucking with try to come back in the life, oh, check your hoes. Bitch, hoes, excuse me? Check what hoes?
Come back and realize that I can't live it.
You need to check them hoes. I ain't checking shit.
The fuck?
I ain't even gonna tell you to check shit. Cause why the fuck would I tell you to check on your hoes or check your hoes when you should have just left me alone? Period. I don't know. You bitches is weird to me, and that is what gets me. The fuck. Okay, so I have a lot to talk about. So this is off of what I'm saying. So do you feel like men, as far as when it comes to women insecurities, do you feel as though they trigger some of those insecurities? Like, not trigger it, but say it's a bigger woman, as myself, and they love it, and then they go cheat for a well-figured woman.
Most definitely, because what's the first thing you think of when somebody cheat? What do they have that I don't?
Thank you. That's when the insecurities come in.
Right.
Well, first of all, how do you feel about people having insecurities in a relationship?
I mean, it's okay to have insecurities. Everybody has insecurities. We're all human, and we all worried about our own different things. Just don't make your insecurities like a problem. Not to say, how do I say this? Don't get in your own head so much that to the point where there's nothing that I can say for you to believe me.
Right. I hate, like, with guys' insecurities, like, I have met guys that would have these girls with beautiful ass bodies. Oh, go put some sweatpants on.
Right.
Go put a jacket on. Nobody needs to see that. That's my body. That's my coochie. And bitches will be literally.
Right.
I have witnessed it. Bitches will be walking around, hair not done, having big bulky fucking pants and shirts on, all because that man told her nobody needs to see that.
That's a form of abuse.
Ooh, my God. Nobody want to see that. Or you need to lose weight. I want me a smaller bitch. Well, goddamn, when you first met me, I was this size. So now all of a sudden I have to, I mean, if I'm going to lose weight, I want to lose weight for myself. I shouldn't have to to lose weight because you see a bitch walking down the street, she got a fat ass. Right. Oh, I want you to go lose that stomach. Right. Or here's one, go get surgery done. I want a
How much money you got?
I want a bitch with a BBL. Put the money on the table. I ain't gonna do it. Wow. I ain't gonna do it for you, but shit, I'll go do it. Right. And I'll dump your ass, take your motherfucking money, and go meet me another nigga.
For sure.
Point blank, period. It's just that on that. I just feel like women, you shouldn't have to deal with a man with insecurities, and you shouldn't have insecurities about these niggas. Right. These niggas are garbage as fuck. You bitches are garbage too, but niggas in particular. I'm always aiming for a nigga. I'm sorry.
It's weird when insecure niggas seek out a bad bitch. But when the bad bitch bad bitching, they get in their feelings.
Come on!
Like, who are you? Like, I've had some guys tell me, like, well, not even ones, like, I've ever dated. Like, ones, like, barely I just met and just started speaking to. Oh, I like women without makeup. Okay, go find you one. Blocked. Oh, I like women that stay home in sweatpants all day. Okay, go get you one. Blocked. Nuh-uh. We're not talking. We're not talking.
I like women that's going to take care of my kids. Okay, go find them. Blocked.
Nanny service. What the fuck?
Oh, here's another one. I like a bitch that's going to cook and clean and don't want to go outside. Okay, find her. Blocked.
They got a lot of them. Pick me, pick me, pick me.
Oh my God, I can't wait to do that episode because I'm gonna tell y'all a new asshole. It be pick me niggas and pick me bitches.
For sure.
My gosh. So, can getting cheated on ever be partly your fault?
Your fault. Damn.
I hit you with a whammy, huh?
Can it be your fault?
Can it partly be your fault?
Can it partly be your fault?
It definitely is their fault, but do you feel like you would play a big aspect of why they cheated?
Depends. Because if I had a boyfriend like the one I've been talking about, I definitely would have cheated. If I hadn't broken up with him already, I definitely would have cheated. If I had the opportunity. Can it be your fault? Did you cheat first? Did she cheat back? Perhaps.
I met a person. Fuck it. Toon. I just gotta talk about it. Toon told me that at one point he did have a significant other. We're gonna call her. She's after an emerald. She's after a stone. So I'm gonna call her
Ruby.
Ooh, that's my birthstone. We're gonna call her Ruby. Ruby and Toon dated in middle school. I know this is some child play I'm about to tell you. But they dated in middle school, and Ruby Ruby knew and kind of observed that Tune was, you know, a part of the hang on, but she really didn't say nothing.
The community.
Yeah. And shit. She ended up talking to somebody else. And I don't know how true this is because middle schoolers do be fucking around this time, but she ended up having sex with somebody. And he feels as though it was his fault. And he was angry about it. He didn't understand why. And I don't know. I gotta get into
Ruby's not real. I investigated, and I came to the conclusion that Ruby's not real, but this is a story I've never heard before.
But we'll be right back, y'all. We'll be right back after this commercial break. What's up, you guys? It's Jay Marie, and of course, we are at a commercial break for a moment before we get back to the topic. But I wanted to let y'all know that I have a YouTube channel called Chunky the Gamer. If y'all are not entwined or y'all not subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure when you go to the bar at the top of YouTube, type in Chunky the, not THE, but DA Gamer, and I'm going to pop up, you guys. I have so much content coming to that channel, but make sure y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And make sure when y'all get there, hit the notification button, and let me know in the comments if I sunshine from the podcast, all right? Love y'all guys so much, and I will see y'all on the YouTube channel. We back, you guys. So back what I was saying, Blue said it right. Ruby's not real. Ruby is a figment of Tune's imagination. But he made it seem as though she was real. But long story short, she cheated and he made it feel like it was his fault because he wasn't affectionate with her. He told me he used to talk to her rough and yeah, he used to tell me he talked to her rough, and she was just the type of girl that just went with the flow, and he didn't like that.
Woman.
And he didn't like that, baby. He wanted a rough neck bitch off the street or some shit. I don't know.
And look at him. But look at him. You were that way in middle school?
That's what
12,
I said.
13 years old on the rough bitch.
Little fat fuck. Ooh. Just want a rough nigga on the tongue. But yeah. He felt that's just an example of him basically saying that it was partially his fault. Like half of it was her fault because he was dragging her though. He was just like, at that age, how can you be such a whore?
I've never heard that from him. He's never told me that story, and he knew not to tell me that story.
And that's where he met
from his book of storybooks.
And that's where he met I ain't even gonna say her name, but that's where he met Sarah Bell. I gave this baby a random name, but that's when he met Sarah Bell. He met Jade, and then after that, hold on, fuck.
She's not real anyway.
She's not real, but yes, fuck it, I'm gonna say today. He met Jade, and then fuck around and met Sarah Bell, because Sarah Bell is actually a real person, so I ain't gonna put Sarah Bell's name out, but that's a long story short. But God damn it, y'all. So the next thing I do want to ask though is do women overestimate their abilities to forgive cheating?
I do. Because
talk your shit.
Oh, we can work through this with God. We can get through this together. You can rebuild trust, but then on the inside they be mad as fuck. Seething. So angry. Like mad as fuck. You know, some of them, but then sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes they be like, I would never take a nigga back after cheating on me. But then, oh, it's okay, baby. We'll work through it together. It really depends.
I feel like women can forgive you and don't actually think about what it comes with. Mm-hmm. Another thing I learned that women don't process the fact that now when you say I forgive you, that means I have to let go.
Right.
I have to let go of the hurt. I gotta let go of what you did.
Right.
I gotta let go of the fact that you fucked around with Sally and Sue, and and them being a burden with actually letting go of everything. Like I said, letting go of the pain, letting go of the feelings,
Right.
really letting go of that deep emotional level of hurt go, and letting the understanding go.
Right.
Women don't process that.
Right.
All they see is the picture at the end. Like, I can still say, like what you
Right.
say, I can still save this relationship, or I can still have this person if I just say, I forgive you.
Right.
But when you say that, that comes with a lot.
Right. It's a whole process.
Exactly.
Like, damn, you have flashbacks and shit. You thinking about details.
I was just about to say that you're still going to have a constant trigger.
Right.
And that's going to continue going on with you because you said, baby, I forgive you. And I feel like that, okay, so I've been that person. I've been like, okay, well, I forgive you. But I had a conscience in my mind like, oh, you text another bitch. You
Right.
about to cheat on me.
Right.
Oh, you want to go out with your best friend. Oh, you about to cheat on me.
Right.
It's that constant trigger. It's that constant reminder. And, I mean, even though my gut feeling was, 1,000% accurate as fuck, it's just like, still, it was a trigger. It
Right.
was and it kept coming and coming and coming. And it's just like, well, I said, and then he pointed out to me, you forgave me.
Right.
So when you forgave me, you forgave everything
Everything.
I did. So now, this is a new slate for me, baby.
Right. So you can't hold it against me.
Right?
Right.
The past is the past. After you say I forgive you, everything he did that day before, that day after that week, that whatever incident that happened on March 5th at the fucking picnic when he slid up your cousin's dress,
Oh my God.
all that shit disappeared, baby. This is the day. From this day forward, that's all you gotta fucking worry about. But back then, oh bitch, yesterday is gone. What the tune said, that was the past. Oh no, bitch,
Even
that
though
was
it was
yesterday.
6 hours ago. That's just how I felt at the time.
Oh, but yes, ma'am. That's how I feel about that.
Okay. If there is forgiveness after cheating, do you think they'll continue cheating?
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Most definitely.
What they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. I feel like if you done it before, your pattern is not gonna change unless you
Right.
want to change for yourself. Or you might meet somebody that, can change the pattern of that. But
Right.
once a cheater, always a cheater.
For sure. Hold on. I was looking at some things from people who have cheated, and some of them have said, yes, I cheated on my wife in 2002. I got sober, I got therapy, and I've been in line since then. Some people are like, my mother cheated on my father several times. She did not change. My sister cheated on my brother-in-law lots of times. She never changed. My wife cheated 30 years ago, and I forgave her. Last year, she cheated again.
Oh! Once a
She
cheater.
doesn't know I know. So no, they do not change.
Oh my God, but that's a different hurt. That's a different hurt when you find out they cheating and they still playing this role of, oh baby, I still love you and this and that, and it'll be the family members that tell you they cheating. That's a different fucking hurt. You have the inkling in your mind that you feel like they're cheating, but you don't have the validation.
The confirmation, yeah.
So it's just like you going on thinking that, okay, I'm gonna catch him slipping. And some men do play it smart. They a little sloppy with it, but they play it smart. And it's just like, oh well, he is proving to himself, proving to me that he's not gonna do it again. And lo and behold, one of his relatives snitch. How you feel?
My God. At least they talk, because some relatives will cover it up and be like they never saw nothing. It's none of my business.
I want to talk about it. So, this is a question to you. If your siblings had someone they were talking to for like years, and your sibling cheats, are you going to snitch?
If I am, let's say one of my brothers do that, I probably would tell the girl. If I'm close to her, I probably would tell her.
Right. That was my next question. If you are close to her, you smiling in this girl face every day, like, oh, sis, I fuck with you, like, I'm gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off, and you know and you find out your brother cheating. Are you gonna say?
Most definitely, I would.
Why would you? Because I want to know from a personal experience why.
If I know and I fuck with you, ride with you till the wheels fall off, what kind of person would I be to just sit there and be like, oh, nothing's going on. He's loyal to you. Like, if I see it and if I witness it, I'll be like, brother, you wrong for that, first of all.
Right.
And if you don't tell her, I'm going to tell her.
You wouldn't be in this bitch face, like, text, like, you in the girlfriend face, and then you also in the other bitch face texting her and going out to
no.
eat.
What the fuck? No. Absolutely not.
Oh, I'm actually, it happened to me.
Oh, my bitch.
I mean, it was like everything blew up in my face, and I didn't know how to react to it quickly enough. They were texting her. She showed up. One of them, like one of the siblings, was in the hospital about to conceive a child. I stayed at home, and he brought the side bitch up there to look at her. His sibling have a kid. She done went to the mama house. She was in my car. She was all over the equator. But I've never seen it in action. Wow. But that was the best friend. That was the bitch that, that's another thing. That's the bitch that you don't need to worry about.
Right.
That's the bitch that, she got a man. Like, you want to meet him? Like, we can do a double date type shit. But lo and behold, you was putting dick in her stomach. You were, and the part that kills me is the siblings was cool with this girl. Texting her, hey sister, like, yeah girl, I can't wait till, I can't wait till Sally Sue and Jacob break the fuck up so y'all can be together.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Weirdo.
Y'all can come, y'all be at the sister house. On their couch, watching TV. Mind you, I'm at home at that big ass house by myself. You gotta go to your sister house to fucking cheat. And she okay with it.
Bitch. Oh, you hoe.
But yeah, that's my story. It hurted me more because this was the first person I knew. Not the first person I knew, but this was like a different type of love. So it was just like, I welcomed your family into my life. All for it to deteriorate because you bringing trash to go see, and they were okay with it. That's the part that gets me. I don't understand how some of y'all be comfortable with bringing the side bitch to meet the family. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand it. Like, I've never been in a fucking relationship, except for that one, to where the side bitch knew everybody in that fucking family. Y'all was cool with them fucking in y'all house. I just, I don't get it. I would never get it. I had to rant on that, but y'all be careful with them in-laws. And y'all be careful getting close to some of them.
Would you let's say your child is a teenager, would you punish them for cheating on their significant other?
Hold on, I had a brain fart. I heard what you said. Definitely.
I remember seeing a tweet that said, this man found out his son cheated on his girlfriend. He said, I don't know what he did to quote unquote punish him, but he said, you're going to be a fucking man about it. And you're going to go up there and tell this girl you don't want to be with her no more. Instead of doing that.
I feel like we're not going to teach this habit right now. At this age, I tell my siblings this all the time. If you're going to cheat, don't do it. If it's an inkling in your mind, don't do it. I'd rather you go and tell them that you don't want to be with them versus you going and talk to somebody else. That's not taught right. That's not taught these time of days. the parents these days would let them do it and have the little girls coming over. And when the main one come over, oh, hey, daughter-in-law, how you been?
They encourage the shit.
They encourages it. But it's a selective few that you meet. They'll be like, no, baby. Don't do it. He be having too many bitches over here.
Right.
Leave him alone right now. It's not a lot like that.
You're not raising the child for the teenager they are. You're raising them for the man or woman they're going to be.
Come on. Preach that. Preach the gospel. Preach the gospel. So, which brings me to my next question. I got like a few more and I'm done. Do you feel that there is a difference between forgiveness and a second chance?
Ooh. Forgiveness and a second chance. Forgiveness is, I feel like I let all that shit go.
Right.
I let it go and we're going to move on. We're going to have a fresh slate. A second chance is, okay, you did this the first time. You got another chance to get it right. But I'm going to remember what you did the first time.
Ooh. My God. I feel forgiveness comes in two ways. You can forgive to release, or you can forgive to reconcile. When you are given a second chance, that is because your intent to reconcile. And when you're given a second chance, that's because your intentions is to reconcile. So if you're forgiving to release, you're not looking necessarily to give a second chance. Sometimes it's for you to release that hurt, that betrayal, that dishonesty, those lies, but not to give a person another chance. But that also is based off what you need. So I feel like it's a difference. A second chance, like you said, all right, we're going to try this again. We're going to try it with a friend. Like, don't fuck it up, but we're going to try this again. Forgiving is just like, I forgive you, but hopefully you change. It's a big difference, but they fuck it up. Forgiveness, second chance, a third chance. Are you a firm believer of second chances?
In terms of cheating, no.
Damn. I'm about to my own horn. I am. I was. Let me rephrase that. I was because of the intent of how much I loved that person.
Right.
If we in a relationship and completely the love is now fading away and you cheat, I forgive you, but if there's no second chance, I don't want to be with you. It's over. Right. But I feel like it's the extending of love that you have for that person, because I was too in love with them and I felt like I forgive you and I'm gonna give you a second chance. I want you to redeem yourself. Ain't no fucking redeeming, because you were still fucking these bitches. But that's my.
I feel as though people will only do what you allow, and as much as it sucks, as much as I would love to forgive somebody and we can move forward and never have it happen again. Odds are it is gonna happen again. Odds are like, oh, she forgave me once, she might do it again. I'm willing to press my luck again to do it again.
But why?
Exactly. But why?
That's weird. Exactly. That's so weird.
I see all these girls talking about, we moved past it. I forgave him for this and that. But he's still doing it. A lot of people operate under the mindset of it's better to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission. Right? So therefore, let me go and fuck on Sally Sue down the street. And I'm going to come back home to my girlfriend and say, oh, baby, I'm sorry. It was a mistake. Okay, it's okay, Daquan. We can stay together. Gotcha, bitch. Yucca. Yep, scot-free.
Gotcha.
Goddamn. And that brings me to Derek and Danae. What's that girl name? Danae Jackson.
Oh my God. I just see them all on social media right now.
Now, if y'all don't remember, I don't know who these people are really particularly, but I think he's a YouTuber or something like that. And so, if y'all remember last year, about March 2021, he got caught cheating, and then they did a video of him standing up all and his wife beside her wearing her bonnet. And he's sitting there giving the statement saying he cheated and they love God or some shit like that. And his wife is talking about, you may talk about my bonnet, but this is my helmet of salvation. Or some shit like that. I remember
Oh my god.
So recently, hold on, let me get the timeline correct. So recently, he got caught cheating again.
Recently?
Yeah. Well, hold on, let me go up. Let me scroll up.
Oh my god.
Hold on, he was cheating in Miami with a mystery mistress.
It was a picture of him?
Yeah.
And he was
Smiling all
looking back
happy.
at that's the picture I was looking at there.
And so he got caught cheating again. The wife, Dania, whatever her name is, she come up with this video talking about. Hold on. Then she was going crazy. She said, everybody who curses the names Derek Jackson, Dania Jackson, in our marriage, may your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seeds become vagabonds of the earth. Going the fuck off. Hold on. Here's the video. Stepping for this man that cheated on her.
Oh my god.
Girl.
Oh my god.
Hold on. It's coming.
Every person speaking against the names Dania Jackson and Derek Jackson in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth. The word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You've been warned. And if you want to know where that is at in the Bible, go to Psalm 109. Go to Psalm 35. Go to Psalm 140. Go to Psalm 141. And keep our names out of your mouth in the name of Jesus. Have a blessed day.
Psalms is a spell book. If you didn't know, I had saw somebody post this on Facebook. This girl that I used to be really cool with. She had said it on Facebook. I'm gonna have to find it because she was talking about it with somebody else and they were, hold on, because here you go. She was like, a proper example of using the Bible to cast spells, it backfiring. Now look at you, reaping those curses you spoke.
Right.
When church folks don't realize they're practicing hoodoo. And people were just all in the comments. One girl said, and why is she using Psalms? Because Psalms is damn near a whole spell book. I have witnessed churches, especially my someone that I know, they use I'm actually using that book right now. Hold on. I can go into my Bible right now. It's hold on, y'all, I'm coming. It's Psalms 27. And it's basically talking about the Lord is the strength of the light of my salvation, whom shall I fear? I was told, this woman told me and my family to read that for 30 days and watch how our lives shift. But how it's going to shift, we have to write down everything we want, everything that we desire. We have to put it in the Bible on that particular page, and we have to read this same scripture for 30 fucking days. And literally everything we wrote is supposed to happen. I ain't even gonna lie, I stopped reading it only because I was terrified. Because as I was reading it, it didn't feel like witchcraft or hoodoo or nothing because of, it's coming from the Bible. But the more I read it, it was just like a lot of things was coming into intuition, and I would love for it to happen. But it was like, you could tell that it was some form of spell that I was casting. But that's something off subject, but she read a whole fucking spell book. So basically, she just cursed everybody that was listening to that motherfucking thing, speaking on her.
But
okay,
she did all that 2 weeks ago. This week, maybe 3 days ago, the husband posts a big long post about how he's filing for divorce from her.
Woo!
Now you did all that, cursing all these people because your marriage is, your man is cheating on you. You don't want nobody to talk about it. But look at what happened to you. He posts on Instagram, "Over the past several months, my family and I have gone through many changes. Some of you have speculated, while others of you have reached out to offer support as we privately establish this new normal for ourselves and our beautiful children. Earlier this year, after much prayer, counseling, and deep consideration, we decided to go our separate ways and filed for divorce. Making the decision to file was one of the hardest decisions of my life, but I found peace knowing that our mission of raising healthy children, starting with our healthy and whole parents, is still being accomplished. From falling in love as just teenagers to becoming spouses and now co-parents, I'm grateful for the years we spent together and wouldn't trade them for anything. I was blessed to have such an amazing person in my life and will forever be thankful she's meant to our family. We ask that if you pray, please pray for us as we navigate this grieving process. If not, please respect our privacy." Then,
My God.
Derek Jackson in Miami with unknown woman announces divorce after we drop these receipts. He on the yacht.
Turn the fuck
After
up.
this woman just cast a whole spell book on whoever who said something bad about their marriage.
Right.
He on the yacht in Miami, unbothered.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
So
Back
how
to
do
you.
you feel about that situation right there?
Like, be for real.
Yeah.
Be for real. Like you're nuts. Like, you get on the internet and say, "May your children become fatherless. Your husband and wives become widows." Like, bitch, your nigga's cheating on you. Don't get mad at us because he having an affair. Go curse him or whatever the fuck you doing.
Don't cast spells on us
Like-
because your motherfucking nigga
Like, that
cheating.
energy look have a return to sender. Like, shit.
My God.
Very wicked. That's
Is
so wicked.
horrible. And you could just hear the way she was like, "May your children be
Right.
fatherless. May this and that." Like, ma'am,
Like,
did you have a rough childhood?
be
growing
for
up?
real.
Like, damn, like, who hurt you so
Right.
bad? Like, bitch, just because your nigga cheating on you do not mean you about to cast any form
Right.
of witchcraft on me. Which brings me. So one point I have to say, y'all do not condone in witchcraft or hoodoo or voodoo to get someone to be with y'all. I feel like manifesting and the shit that y'all do as far as black magic, it might correspond in the same thing, but baby, that's two different things for me. Do not do blood baths, rituals, goddamn shaking tamarines at the full moon.
Do not put a drop of your blood in a jar on a full moon and bury it in the ground.
What the?
You,
Oh my God.
y'all don't have to do all that for a man or a woman or whoever to love you. You don't need to be doing that.
You don't. That
Word to tune. My God. That, oh my God.
up in here, and it's crazy because she the most holiest thing, and Tune is the most holiest thing. But you want to do and say witchcraft
Right.
and spells and shit.
Right, but you want to be a Christian when it's convenient for you.
Man, come
But you want to be a
on.
wizard, warlock, whatever the fuck when it's convenient for you. You talking about sleeping with a grimoire. A grimoire is supposed to be a spell book for those that don't know. And sleep with it in your bed. And you wonder why you're getting terrorized by spirits every night in your dreams.
Fuck it, I'm gonna tell my story. This motherfucker had us doing spiritual battles.
Swear to God.
I don't know if we talked about it. If we did, I don't mind saying it again.
I think we did.
We spiritual battles over a man, a nigga that didn't even know his last name.
Oh, you don't know my name.
Come on, Alicia Keys. Like, will you ever know?
No.
Fuck, like, come on
No,
now.
he won't. And that's not the first time he did something like that. But this is the time it's escalated all out of control.
You tried to do it to get a man to leave his wife, girlfriend, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck,
For you.
for you.
But you tried to drag your friends in it in the process.
God, take me to the king. Please take me to that.
Y'all, when y'all see them TikTok spells, don't do it.
It's a lot of people that do it.
It's a lot. And I believe that's how he got started on that bullshit. First he got on manifesting.
Right.
Then he got on spells.
Right.
And that's when it all went down fucking hill. Them TikTok people, y'all don't know what y'all doing. If magic not in your blood, don't mess with that shit. If spiritualism not in your blood, don't mess with that shit.
No.
It's okay to manifest if you're doing harmless ass shit, but it's a whole other thing to just try to, you're gonna fucking love me. So I'm gonna cut open my hand and I'm gonna drizzle blood in this jar and you're gonna fucking love me, bitch. It's different.
You might need some shit. Go ahead.
A lot of people, y'all don't understand that magic can backfire on you if you do not have good intentions and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like a love spell that could become obsessed with you and they could damn near kill you.
Right.
But I told him that he didn't care. Oh, tee. Oh, you're right. I won't do it again. Tee. My God.
Oh my God.
What a mess. What a mess of an individual. And see, look, to this day, them spirits, I know they still chewing on his ass.
Chewing his ass the fuck up. I'm sorry, because the topic we on, I had to talk about that because a lot of people be using these spells and witchcraft to get motherfuckers not only to break up with their significant other, but to be laid up with them. But do you know who the fuck you trying to manifest? Well, not even manifest, because I feel like manifestation is a pure way to just get whatever you want. But that black magic and that witchcraft shit, I mean, I can't say much on it because I come from a line of that. Mm-hmm. All my people on my dad's side is from Louisiana, Alexandria, New Orleans, like deep in the wilderness of Louisiana. So I come from a line of it. And on top of that, my grandmother on my dad's side, rest her soul, she didn't know half of her people. Right. She was adopted, so ain't no telling what type of shit I got in my bloodline. Right. But if you ain't got it,
you ain't got it.
Don't do it. Point blank, period. Don't fucking do it. I feel like y'all be pressuring motherfuckers to be with y'all. When they don't do it, y'all instantly go to fucking witchcraft.
Right. You can't manifest somebody who don't want to be manifested. And a lot of people don't understand that. Manifesting is not like a cheat code to just sit on your ass and you'll get whatever you want. Exactly. You have to put in the work behind it, and hopefully you will get the result that you want. But you can't manifest a person that don't want to be called.
Sitting in your motherfucking room, writing the name about 1,000 times, spitting on it, then smearing your feces on it, and flushing it down the toilet. The fuck are you doing? Nobody. Y'all don't hear me though. My God. Y'all need to. That shit is. Oh my God, that's so.
But then you
weird.
sitting there mad as fuck because you don't have what you think you deserve.
And now you're gonna stalk the motherfucker at their job.
At his workplace. What the fuck?
Oh my God. It just mind boggles me. And that post. It be the ones that be getting manifested and don't even know they're getting manifested. So when they meet these crazy ass individuals, it's like, you're meant to be with me. Bitch, hold on. Hold up, ma'am. Oh, chill the fuck out. God. Like, chill. Ma'am, who are you? What qualities do you possess, bitch? How you know my middle name? I mean, if you ain't put it on social media, I mean, that's a whole different story. But come on now. Child. Y'all need to get that shit together. That is the most creepiest shit I have ever came across. And, you know, people be... So, this is my last thing. People, it's a thing going on TikTok to where you get a candle. You get 2 candles. And it's supposed to break the bond.
Like the rope thing?
Yes!
Yeah.
It's supposed to break the bond or something of you... You're supposed to let go. Mm-hmm. And I have seen it done so many times. And I ain't gonna lie, TikTok will make you do some shit. Like, make you want to do it. I have been scared to do it because I'm like, I don't know what type of bullshit I'm gonna release after that. Right. But this one girl in particular, she did it. And we're gonna say, this is her candle, and this was old dude candle. His candle went all the way down, and hers was still tall as fuck. And when it got to the rope, he set it on fire. And, like, you could tell the rope was still trying to hold on to it. And it was like he started, like, his candle was, like, trying to push it. It was weird. Like, when it was trying to push it, that's when hers started dropping down. And, like, all of a sudden, her candle just flew. And it fell on top of his. I don't know what that verifies. But it was some weird shit. And I felt chills watching that because to me, it felt like she was still trying to hold on. And when he tried to, like, break from her, it's like she fell as a burden to him. I don't know. Y'all got to be careful with
scary.
shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie, TikTok do be making me want to try stuff too, but I be like, no, I'll probably really fuck some shit up if I actually tried this.
For real. But I have no more points on my end. I mean, I got a couple, but I mean, we could go ahead and get to your last point.
I just have one more thing.
Go ahead.
Before we can end this and get to the emails. If you found out your partner was literate, but you had strong feelings for them, would you be willing to teach them how to read?
No. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. No. Well, oh my God. So if he was a pea brain, would I have to teach him how to read?
Would you be willing to teach him how to read? If you found out your partner was illiterate, but you had strong feelings, would you be willing to teach him how to read?
Damn it. Yeah. Fuck it. I'll do it. It just seemed like nobody took the time to do it. So I'll do it.
On Twitter, this woman replied and said, no, because I did this once. He cheated on me and broke up with me through text.
Damn.
My answer is no, because your mama left you behind, so why do I have to pick you up?
It happened to me. He cheated, and now he got a kid.
You taught him how to read? You taught him how to read. What the fuck? Wait a minute. He could not read at all.
Couldn't do job applications. Couldn't do interviews. I helped him pass his driver's license test.
Oh my God. This is a common thing. Hold on. I was not expecting this question to have a real answer to it.
Not only I taught them how to, they were good at math a little bit. They were a little off, but yeah, I taught them how to read.
He graduated school?
Surprisingly, yes.
What the fuck?
Surprisingly.
Did he know how to write his own name?
Kinda, yeah. It was like kindergarten writing, but
and he did not know how to read.
No. When it came to certain words, babe, how you say that? Oh my God.
God. Oh my God. I was not expecting this question to have a real answer. I did not know that. You have never told me that.
Yeah, I did. I did it.
Wow. And he cheated on you.
Yep. Had a whole kid. All that. Seems like all made want to have kids on me. But
you would have to die. If I taught you how to read and you cheated on me, you would have to die.
This is another one. Didn't know how to wash dishes. Didn't know how to. This the one that kills me. Didn't know how to put clothes in the washing machine. Start the washing machine. Didn't know how much of amount of washing powder to put in the washing machine. Didn't know how to start the dryer. Didn't know how to put the clothes in the dryer. Didn't know how to mow the lawn. It was.
My God. I am so. I'm exasperated. I'm despirited. I'm tired.
He told me to speak my truth, so I said it and spoke my truth. Y'all should see blue face. Yeah. Did all of it.
I'm exasperated.
Now, the question is, would I do it again? No. No. I don't think I'll do it again. Because let me tell you, fucking illiterate monkey, I would never do that shit again. Oh my God. I felt like I gave this motherfucker so much. I felt like the teacher in the goddamn relationship. I felt like I had went back to school.
You were the mommy.
Yeah. I was the whole
here, baby.
mother.
Cat in the hat. I do not like green eggs and ham. Sam, I am.
I do not like it in a box. I do not like it with the fox.
Goddamn.
Oh my God. But no, I did it. But one more thing I have to ask, true or false? You can't turn a hoe into a house husband. And I'm done after this. This is my last thing I want to say. True or false? You can't turn a hoe into a house husband.
True. You can't turn a dog into a cat. You can't turn a bat into a rat.
Oh my God! What? You can't turn. Wait. They say you can't turn a cat to a rat. Oh my gosh!
Especially if that hoe husband is telling you, "I am a hoe." He is telling you, "I'm not a husband. I am a hoe."
You hear them saying it. You hear them saying it clearly. I am a hoe. I was a hoe back in 1994. I was a. You were a whore
Till I can't walk no more.
Come on. Like, damn, he was a hoe walking out the door. God damn, I say it's true. You can't do it. That's like the song, you can't make a hoe a housewife. You can't make a hoe a house husband. Period.
First of all, you gotta want to be. If the hoe is like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm still deep in these streets. I'm never coming off.
I'm in the trenches, baby.
Don't transform them. Be like, come on, here, come live in my house. Come be the daddy. Come be the mommy. Come on. Be the role model. And he's like, what the fuck? No, I don't want to be no fucking husband, bitch. But you're like, oh, we can just do it. My God.
Oh my God. Okay, that's it. I'm done with the question because that one just took me out. Do you have anything else to contribute?
If a cow sitting there going meow, and you're like, oh, this could be my new dolphin. You think this gonna work out? And the cow sitting in your face talking about moo, moo. Come on, get in the water, swim.
You gonna kill it? Oh my God, it's gonna die. If it walk like a duck, talk like a duck. Affleck.
That motherfucker. I'm not no fucking biologist, but that look like a duck.
Affleck.
God damn it.
But that's gonna be the end of this segment, you guys.
Right, let's take a commercial break and go to the emails.
We'll see y'all in the emails.
Are you enjoying the show? Give us a 5-star rating on whatever platform you're listening on and connect with us on social media. Our Instagram is @VividlyVocalPod. Our Facebook is VividlyVocal Podcast. And our Twitter is @VividlyVocal.
Vividly Vocal is an independent operation. So if you want to help us get bigger and better, cash up us at $VividlyVocal. Now, back to the show. All right, you guys. So we are back with the emails. Mm-hmm. And the first one says, hi, ladies. Amazing podcast so far. I've been listening from my MacBook and I can't stop listening. You girls are very intelligent and wise for your ages. Can't wait for more episodes of the podcast. I need some advice. Please help. My partner and I have been together for 5 years. Prior to me, he had an abusive partner for 4 years. The other night, out of curiosity, I asked him what he saw in her at the beginning because she couldn't have been all bad. He said she was attractive and intelligent. He enjoyed having conversations with someone of his intelligency level. I am by no means an intelligent person. I'm often called simple-minded by my mother, and I struggle to understand many basic concepts. When he said this to me, I had a flashback to when we first started dating. His ex told him I was a nobody, a weirdo cosplayer who was probably too dumb to understand what he even does for work. They were both in finance / working a prestigious company, whereas I struggled to find a job at the time, so it stung. Oh. Deep down, I know I'm overthinking all of this. I know he's been with me for 5 years because there must be something good about me, and I know I shouldn't let those words of someone who is emotionally abusive get to me. Despite of all that, I feel terrible. My partner is extremely educated on several subjects, and he literally has to break things down for me like I'm 5 years old. Sometimes even draws me pictures and diagrams for me to understand. He tells me he doesn't mind explaining things to me, but when I step back to look at things, everyone in his family and social circle is like him and his ex. Well-read, well-spoken, worldly, and intelligent. How could it not bother him a little that I'm such an outlet? What is
Outlier.
it? There we go. Outlier. I try to educate myself to some topics that he's interested in, but I either lost interest because I don't understand or get distracted by something else that I'm interested in. My brain cannot focus, and it makes me feel even dumber. I don't know how to fix this. Any advice on how to be a better partner or how to be more intelligent? It's silly because I'm the one who asked, and I shouldn't take it too hard. But I have no idea how to get myself out of the mindset that I'm not enough. Side note, my partner is a smart guy who enjoys having smart people conversations with his ex. I am not smart. I am wondering what's wrong with me, and I'm feeling like I'm not enough. Go ahead, Boo.
I think you're overthinking it. Yeah. I think he's not worried about anything like that because he's been with you for 5 years.
Right.
If it was an issue for him that you're quote unquote not smart, he wouldn't be with you.
Exactly.
You know, and like you said, you asked him the question, what initially attracted him to his ex? He's like, well, she was smart and she was attractive and I enjoyed having intellectual conversations or whatever. And I feel like, you know, that was initially what attracted him to her. But maybe you should ask him, well, what attracted you to me and what is making you stay after all this time? You know, apparently those intellectual conversations didn't matter to the point he was getting abused. So it's like, I would consider myself an intelligent person, but I don't normally, I don't know. I wouldn't say I go for quote unquote dumb people, but I don't go for people who are very smart because sometimes when two nerds get in a relationship, I feel like the guy is always trying to undermine my intelligence in some way.
Right.
Or whatever. But when I get with a guy of like, let's say average intelligence, it's just good vibes. It's just a good time. Like, okay, so let's say I could say something. I'll be like, well, The nerd guy will be like, well, actually, it's because this and this and that. And I'll be like, okay, what the fuck? But then me and the guy of average intelligence would be talking and he'd be like, and I'll say, he'd be like, well, I wonder why da-da-da-da-da. And I'll be like, okay, because da-da-da-da-da. He'd be like, oh, wow, babe, you're so smart. And it'll just leave at that. It doesn't have to turn into anything. But, I mean, you feel as though you have to become, you're trying to educate yourself on some topics. I mean, you're trying, though.
Yeah.
Like, at least he cares to take the time to explain something to you and not get frustrated about it. To be like, to draw pictures and diagrams. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love a good picture and diagram to understand shit. But, I mean, I feel like you're really worried about nothing. I mean, if you want to become more intelligent, sometimes things do take some time to learn. Don't get discouraged if you're looking at something totally new and you feel like, oh, you're so dumb. You just got to keep working at it till you do understand it, you know, once the pieces start clicking together and stuff.
I mean, I feel as though you are overthinking a lot of this because, I mean, obviously you're doing something right if he's still here.
If he's been with you for half a decade and he's not planning on leaving. So it's like, I mean, so what's the, what's the issue?
And this is, this kind of blends in with what we're saying. Like, you're having an insecurity about something that the ex had before you. And it's just like, don't go to what she has done because it's probably a lot of reasons why he left, but also with the, being emotionally abused. So it's just like, you keep being you in this relationship.
Right.
Obviously, by you being you, it's intriguing to him. It's different. It's new. It's fresh. He's so used to these sedity other bitches that, do this and do that. But he came to you. He found you out of a pile of rice. You are that one little grain that is gold. I don't know what rice has to do with that, but he found you out of all the goddamn cows. I like that one. He found the bull out of all the cows.
Needle in the haystack.
There we go. That was another one. That was actually a common one. But you are okay. It is okay. It is okay to be different. It is okay to be you. So if he's still tagging along and being with you, then you have nothing to worry about.
You're worthy, whether or not you're not the smartest in the world, or you don't have the best job, or you were struggling to look for a job at the time. It don't matter. You're worthy, no matter if you're a cosplayer or whatever you're interested in. Those are your interests, and that's what makes you special. You're worthy of love and whatnot. And sometimes opposites do just attract. It do work like that sometimes.
Right. I love that. Opposites attract, and if you are in astrology, like I am, a lot of opposites attract. You know how they say your soulmate is a so and so,
right?
Yeah, that might be your soulmate, but sometimes y'all too alike to where it's just like
y'all clash.
Yes, and it's fresh to have somebody that is the opposite of you, like that's just like friendship.
Right, like you're two halves of a whole. Like,
yeah, like that's just like friendship though. Like, don't have somebody that is just like you as a friend.
Right.
Like, for example, me and Blue, totally different people. You could definitely say we're totally different people, but we don't clash. We mesh really well, and it's just like opposites attract. I call her my evil twin.
Right.
Opposites attract. So. Definitely, it's not you.
I mean, I would say I'm an intelligent person, but the most in love I've ever been with somebody, he was a complete blonde, complete dingy, like, and I loved him to death. My God. But I mean, don't worry about it. Don't trip.
Yeah.
If you want to educate your things, do it because you want to learn new things, because you want to, not because you feel like you need to be adequate or whatever.
Right. Keep
focusing on your cosplaying and stuff like that. If you want to do that, maybe you could be the best costume designer in the world or whatever. You know.
Costume designer?
Cosplayer. You know what cosplaying is?
Okay.
When you wear a costume. It's like anime costumes and stuff like that.
Okay. When you say costume designer, I was like, huh? That's what that means?
Cosplay. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I love stuff like that. Okay. I didn't know that had a name to it, y'all. I'm kind of slow over here, but it's okay. It's okay. We're learning. But all right. Let's go to the next one, you guys. Yeah.
This one? Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Subject. She's full of shit. Okay, so I know you guys are wondering about me relapsing from my addictions and depression. You guys, I'm okay, honestly. But that girl has overstepped her boundaries. I ended up getting my key from her, and she kept apologizing to me, saying that she didn't mean to do all those things and invite the people in my house. That she just needed someone to her house sit while I was in the hospital for being drunk. She's so ignorant, saying that she, again, doesn't do throw up. Which, I mean, I understand that, but call someone else that can help me out instead of leaving me outside to suffer. And anything could have happened, or anyone could have did something to me. I told her, like you guys said, I told her that I want to keep my space from her and that I don't want to hang out with her at all. This is the last thing that's happening. So Thanksgiving is over. And yesterday, the day of Thanksgiving, I decided to have a couple of friends coming to the house and just have a gathering with just us and have a couple of drinks, food, make it a nice little gathering with people. I did make a few friends, so I felt the need to bring them all together. As we were gathering, I received a text from her saying that she didn't get an invitation from me, and that's why I didn't invite her. And why didn't I invite her? Now, I did inform her that I needed a break. It just seems like she didn't understand that, which irritated me so much more. So I told her from the last time that I need my space from her. She gets upset and hangs up in my face. Bye, bitch. Which, I mean, you really are upset for nothing. So I put my phone down and go back to my little party that I'm having. Suddenly, we hear a knock, a bang at the door, and a whole bunch of yelling. Guys, I didn't know who this was, and I was extremely confused. She's at my door cursing and saying I'm a selfish bitch, and that I also don't need to have friends because I snort crack. Guys, this girl was outside my door losing her mind, and it alarmed all the people in my apartment. You guys, they were not listening to the things she was saying because I don't look like I snort anything at all. She finally gave up, and when I thought she was gone, she started trying to knock my door down.
What the fuck?
You guys, she was losing her mind. I had to call the cops. Well, we were on the phone with them, and one of my friends was yelling at her to leave before she goes to jail. She left. We hung up the phone with the cops. Now that is over, she tried calling me again today. Guys, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, girls, help me. Thank you. Girl, this bitch is crazy.
Psychopath.
This girl's fucking crazy.
What the
I don't know.
I knew she was crazy from when she did that. Well, I knew she was a little off when, I mean, a lot of people can't tolerate throw up. For example,
Right.
I can't.
Right.
But I'm not about to call the
Call the
motherfucking
ambulance. Like, what?
I'm just going to let you throw up and I'm going to walk away.
Right.
And then when you get yourself together, I'm going to have to suck that shit up and help you wherever. And when you wake up, you just going to have to clean it yourself. I can't do it. But I'm not about to call the ambulance.
Right.
And then sit in your
Right.
motherfucking house with your damn dog in your
Right.
key.
Well,
Well,
right. With my homegirls just chilling in your shit.
a couple... Girl! What type of party you think
God
this is,
damn
shawty?
it.
Leave that bitch alone. Matter of fact, where you stay, bitch? You might need the move.
Shit, she's fucking crazy.
Restraining order, the restraining order is needed because this bitch is a psychopath.
She's
No.
fucking weird, and she like half a hater and half don't want to let you go. Like who the fuck? Like what the fuck? I don't
What the?
like, bitch. Like, what do you want from me? Like you're getting out of my life, bitch. Whether you like it or not. And if so, if it's necessary, put like a restraining order on her ass or whatever. Or
No,
file
for
harassment
real.
or some shit.
Block her, and if she make another number, I'll be getting all records of what the fuck she do. Send it to the police and be like, look, I need a restraining order. I don't even know. You don't even know this bitch that well.
Right.
And she being weird.
Right.
She must want to fuck.
Probably. She probably wants you. But she'll be on the phone with her grandma and her mom all day long. So what the fuck? Bitch, I snort crack. Remember why you want to fuck me? I snort crack, bitch. Fucking, what the fuck?
Oh my
What the fuck? Because I snort, you snort crack.
What does that have to do
Can't
with
have
anything?
friends. Because you snort what?
That has nothing to do with what
Weird
the fuck
ass
is really
bitch.
going on. I don't know.
Yeah, you probably gonna have to put papers on her ass.
No, for real.
Because she stopped as soon as y'all said, you're going to jail if you don't stop. She's scared of the law.
I would have got somebody beat her the fuck up. Matter of fact, you beat her the fuck up. I'm sorry. I shouldn't condone violence, but she needs some violence in her life. You need to be slapped. Because, bitch, you're being weird. The fuck? All right. Next one says, hello from New York. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, ladies from Forest Hill, New York. I've been a faithful listener to you guys from Dive Deep Podcast, and I am so happy that you girls branched off into another podcast. I never had a situation where I needed to email you girls because I was just always listening. But I am very happy it's just you two girls. The boy you girls had on the last podcast doesn't need to be on a social platform at all. It's a shame how people just say things on a radio platform and it makes no sense about what they say at all. He had no meaning behind a lot of the things he said on the last podcast. Definitely not here to shame anyone. The past people who were on there were very amazing. Just not him at all. I believe after the comment he made about the young lady and her husband being gay, he lost a fan out of me. I was a fan of him until he said such ignorant and absurd comment. I could just imagine if he said it to me. I would not be a happy camper. I would have sued him for telling me something like that. That's my life that's my life you are giving me advice about. And you give me such an abhorrent, appalling, cruel, disgusting comment. Girl, you using some big ass words. Goddamn. I hope not to hear him on anyone's podcast because I would definitely email them to not take him as a guest no more because of such unpleasant comments he has made. But nevertheless to say, this podcast is about you ladies, and you girls have such an amazing start on this podcast. I do suggest that you girls start talking about bigger women being the last resort to men in this society. I love that.
We have an episode called "What Is Beauty" coming.
Yes, we do. Please be on the lookout for that. Such as them going to them because they are the last resort or things of that sort. I have BBW sisters and they are beautiful. I just feel that society looks down at them because of their size and they can have any man they want. But that's my only tip. I do need help from you ladies, and I hope you girls can help me with this situation, please. A bit of background. I have 2 older sisters. We can call them Susan and Mary. I really, really cherish my relationship with my sisters wholeheartedly and would basically do anything for them. but we as siblings weren't treated or raised equally by our parents. Susan was treated poorly by them and has many issues and traumas regarding this. And from my perspective, I was treated as the golden child by my parents, which has led to feelings of guilt and regret in my relationship with Susan. But we as siblings, what I like to believe, have a very strong bond in our early years. But my bond with Susan has suffered as we don't really interact that much as of late. A couple months ago, Susan told me a secret in confidence regarding her relationship with my Mary. Susan revealed to me that during our younger years, when we were 3 to 4, 6 to 7, Mary sexually violated or experimented on Susan when we were together only once. Susan only recently remembered these events during a therapy session and has decided not to reveal anything to Mary. And currently their relationship is extremely
contentious.
Thank you. And from what I can tell is unsustainable. When she told me this, I was completely blindsided by the admission and didn't expect this to be the secret she would tell me. Thus, in the following month, my mental and relationships have taken a large hit. I do believe Susan, but at the same time, I really don't want to accept the fact that Mary did such a thing, and I want to continue being siblings with her. Well, I mean, you have no choice. That's your sister, but okay. But the guilt of hiding this is constantly eating away at me, and I'm feeling lost. I constantly have this secret in my head while interacting with Mary, and it makes me sick. And I really want to discuss this with the family, but at the same time, I want to maintain Susan's trust in me, and I don't want to betray her because I believe it's her choice to reveal. But it feels like I'm betraying her by acting the same with Mary. I'm just lost, and I don't know what to do. Side note, sister told me older sister did a SA against her. Don't know what to do or navigate my feelings or relationships. Do I tell or not?
Gosh.
Whew. Oh my God. That's a pickle.
Right.
That is a stiff pickle. Fuck. It's like if you do say something, she's not going to trust her again.
Right.
But if she don't say something, it's lingering.
Right, it's eating you up.
Yeah.
By not bringing it to light.
She put her in a pig.
Right.
Oh. Damn. Oh my God.
Do you feel like part of that is your guilt of being treated the best as the golden child, as being the baby of the siblings?
Right.
Part of that could have a role, but number two, that's horrible what happened to Susan. And like, you know, people can repress their memories of being traumatized sexually,
right,
in a way, and she remembered it in therapy, and she wants you not to say anything. So is it a thing of like, I'm never gonna say this, or she's gonna say it when she's ready?
That is a good question. I feel as though okay, I want to tell her like talk to her and see if this is something that she's willing to talk about.
Right.
Not now, but soon.
Eventually.
And
at least.
I feel like let her know that this shit is eating me
right.
up. I have to look at Mary and smile in her face. I have to look at all my family members and smile, knowing that the shit that you've been
right.
through, and it's eating me to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you should definitely express that to
right.
her and see where that goes from there. Because without you expressing that, it's going to keep eating
right.
you up.
And one day you might just blow up.
And you might just say it, and then now you have lost Mary. You have lost Susan's trust.
Mm-hmm.
She can't go into you no more. But then the families, I don't know, because that can be a whole ball game after
mm-hmm.
that. I feel like Susan should say it versus the young lady that's saying it, because if she say it, mm-hmm. maybe this is just a prediction. The family will probably be like, well, you've been keeping this secret for a long time, and this and this and yada yada yada, and it might turn into something different. So I feel like Susan,
maybe when Susan's ready, maybe all three of y'all can go to therapy together, and the therapist can mediate the conversation.
That's a good one. This happens every time we record. Goddamn. But what you
maybe they can, like, you know, all three of the sisters can go together. They can go to therapy, and Susan can be like, Mary, this is what happened. This is what I remembered through therapy. And maybe Mary can acknowledge it, you know, and then maybe you could be there as well. Maybe the therapist can mediate the conversation. They can, you know, therapists have tools us regular people don't in these type of situations.
Right.
So maybe y'all can discuss it all three in therapy. In a, like, you know, y'all can do it together if Susan has plans on, you know, revealing it to Mary. Do you think Mary remembers?
I mean, you know, it's like so stuff like that. It's a memory, but you try to push it back to where you don't remember.
Right.
So she might
have, you know, one of those things that she might remember. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, she might do remember, but if she would have remembered, I feel like she would have at least apologized to Susan. And Susan probably would have, you know, brought it up, but me and Mary, you know, we talked it out and this and that. But then also, if Mary did do this, what transpired for her? Not transpired.
Where did you learn it from?
There we go. What did you learn it from? What action did you see for you to be like, I'm gonna try it on my sister?
Right.
So she had to have seen it for her to do it, which that's fucked
a whole other can of worms.
Yeah. So ain't no telling what for her. And then you said for them to treat. Hold on, they treated Susan poorly. That's what that said.
They treated Susan.
So how did they treat Mary? It's a lot of things that is very questionable, because if they treated Susan some type of way, and they treated you like the golden child, okay, where does Mary come into this? How did they treat Mary? Ain't no telling what Mary done seen, and for her to see it, she wanted to try it.
Right.
Which it's sick. But it's like, where did you see this sick activity from?
I guess when they were 3, 4, and 6, 7. So I guess maybe Susan was 3, 4, and Mary was 6, 7. So like, she's like 6 or 7 years old, and she probably seen this from somebody else, and she probably did it to younger Susan
because she thought it was normal. So now my thing is, who's the oldest? Where did they see it from? And what transpired?
Right.
So I would say talk to Susan and let her know what's happening, and then I honestly feel like she should talk to Mary, but not tell her what's going on. But whoever's the oldest, and I feel like Mary most likely is the oldest, hey, just start up a conversation. Like, see about, you know, y'all family history. And see if she's seen it from a cousin or uncle or some shit. And just go from there. And I would say make your own analogy. And then when you go to, like, if you want to do a session with the sisters, I feel like she should come up with her own analogy. Well, let the therapist know, this is what I came up with.
Right.
That's what I feel. But please let us know in the next email, please.
Best of luck to y'all.
Yes. But the last email of the day.
Last one.
Oh my God.
We are so afraid for his old friend group.
Oh my God.
You guys, this is the return of Maniac Mike. The latest installment in this saga. Before I start this email, I want to say that you two are really nice and accepting to the fact that it's more than one person on this email. Y'all have been patient with us, and we really fuck with y'all. Mike is not doing too good at all, and it seems like he is about to finally snap. He has been going completely crazy since he found out he got a prank call from one of his old friends. We were all on the phone with him when he told his mom, and she doesn't like us like that anyways, from last time. We had came to her house to pick him up, and she told us we were loud, which we was not, and she told us to get our asses home before she gets his daddy. Go get him, bitch. I'm gonna go get his daddy. What the fuck? If you gonna shoot that motherfucker, shoot it. Shit. Mike didn't say anything, which made it seem like it was okay. The next day, which it was not. I think respect is earned. Don't matter the age.
That part.
Right? His mom is rude as fuck. But anyway, we got on the phone hysterical. He got on the phone hysterical saying that they've been following him in a black Jeep and that the girl keep passing by his house and the other two, and that he wants to get the police involved as well, saying that he has footage and recordings of them all passing by in a black and red car, and that if he sees it again, he will be bringing the cops into it. Me being the youngest, I told him that he is really overthinking it and that maybe it was someone else calling him, which brings me to what we are having a problem with now. He has been on dating apps and he has been giving his number out to many different niggas, and he has been doing weird shit lately with that app. One time recently, he showed us a picture of him bending over, looking between his legs, and said that this white boy asked him to send it. It looked very nasty. And if only y'all knew what he smells like to vision, that was horrible. But he has now went overboard with a lot of what he's doing. Since he found out where our other person works, he has been there almost every day looking at him, and it's starting to get desperate. He has been breaking out bad all over his face, and he is really looking bad. I haven't been able to physically see him because I have a new job now, but it's looking really bad. I don't know what to do to help him, and he looks at me to be there, and I don't know what to do. Please help.
Hold on, wait. The other reason why I'm laughing, because, oh my God, I don't know why this image came in my head, but you can just imagine someone bending over, looking between
their legs, possibly spreading his cheeks.
Oh my God! Okay, hold on. All right, so, is he sure these people passing by his house?
Or did he just see a black car, any kind of red car, and just said, "That's them. They're after me." Like, if you got the footage, show the footage.
Oh my.
But if you see a black car, a red car, two of the most common car colors, it's every other car is a black or red car. So automatically you being stalked, homeboy.
I'm crying, y'all. Hold the fuck on. Now, as far as him being on these dating apps, oh my God, you can't stop somebody from doing what the fuck they want to do. But I just feel as though he cannot come looking to you to help him in a predicament that he can put himself in.
For sure.
If you out here spreading pussy, and a camera to please the white man.
Meanwhile, you going to the store to look for whoever, or you going to the mall or wherever the fuck this person works to go look for this person, this other person every day. You stalking me now, and I'm gonna have to get the real people involved.
If I was the other person, I will put the laws in this nigga life.
You need to go tell the other person, be like, look, such and such is stalking you. I know we haven't talked to him, but he's after you. So you need to get them laws involved because he's not gonna stop.
He's not gonna stop. This is psychopathic tendencies. Y'all need to stop fucking with this man.
Like we've been telling you, we love y'all. We fuck with y'all for the long way, and because we fuck with y'all, we telling y'all to get rid of this nigga. Because how far is gonna be too far for y'all? What if he snap? He get his daddy shotgun and he go on a rampage. What happens then?
You said shotgun.
He probably too tiny to handle that motherfucker. I
went the wrong way. I'm about to say, what if he got that shotgun and rammed it in his ass?
Oh my God, his pussy.
Oh my God, I thought so horribly. But no, seriously, y'all need to leave him alone. That now right. it's becoming a scary situation.
Right. It's very scary. I'm scared for y'all.
It's no telling. It is no telling what the fuck he will do to y'all. And I remember one email y'all sent to y'all said that y'all was scared of the motherfucker.
Right. He said he's threatened y'all. And why are you still being there, youngest? Like, youngest, I assume you're like 19, 20 years old.
You was a baby.
You're a baby. It's not your responsibility to be there for him. He a grown-ass man. He can't look to you for support. That's too much for you right now. This is the prime of your life right now.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be feeling good, living good, doing your own thing. But meanwhile, you got a mental patient over here you got to take care of.
You got a
mental patient. That's what you are by now. Like, you got to give him sponge baths and shit to make sure his pussy not dirty when he sends these pictures to white men. You got to make sure he's on his meds. Make sure he's not wandering out the home to go to the fucking store to stare at old boy.
Oh, baby.
My God. And you say he's not taking care of himself. He's dirty. His face is breaking out. He's about to snap. Like you said, he about to really snap.
But at the same time, something eating his ass up.
Right.
Let me tell you, because from what y'all had last emailed us, I want to say they said he done witchcraft or some shit. Didn't they say he did black magic or something?
He knows black magic. Or tries to do black magic.
That shit eating him up right now.
Right? Them demons terrorizing him.
Them demons are fucking him up. And right now, what he is doing or what he's trying to do or what I feel like he gonna do, he gonna drag y'all into the fight.
Same thing happened to us.
Man.
Look at the circle of life.
Man. He gonna drag y'all into it. And he gonna have y'all thinking he is not insane and that y'all need to... It's basically... It's like a cult situation. Like... I forgot what case it is, but you probably heard of it. It was a cult. This man, he had like a whole bunch of people in the church, and he was getting them to drink some shit.
Jamestown.
Yes.
When he made them, they made a finger a shit.
Yeah.
Like Kool-Aid and added cyanide to the shit,
and he
made them drink it all.
Yes, and recorded the whole speech, and he was dying his damn self. He basically got y'all. It basically sounds like that shit.
Never leave me. You're never gonna fucking leave me.
So, listen to us when we say this. Leave that maniac alone. Walk away slowly. Don't even walk away slowly. Run. I would leave him the fuck alone. Ain't no telling what the fuck this man has conjuring up in his cauldron right now. Like... Y'all really need to be safe.
Right. I asked y'all on last episode, what is it that y'all are holding on to? What is he doing for y'all? Or what emotional thing is he fulfilling for y'all? I know he's your friend. As much as it hurts, you can't help him. You can't, and you should not be there. You know, like you said, you got your job going, you got this and that going. You cannot be his caretaker. You cannot be there for him. Especially when all he do is just verbally abuse y'all. Didn't he say y'all pussies gonna fall off or some shit like that? Didn't he say y'all are fucking dirty whores or some shit like that? Bitch, as soon as you call me a dirty whore, we don't need to fuck with each other no more.
That part.
What do he need y'all by his side so bad? Besides, you know, like Jay Marie said, his fucking spiritual battle and shit. He need to go to therapy. He need to go see a psychiatrist. He need to get on some meds, but he don't want to get better. No. This nigga is spiraling, and I think you need to get off this plane before the pilot crashed that motherfucker. Because he's insane. And you can't be his everything. It's not your responsibility to be his everything.
Right.
To stand by his side as he's collapsing. But he's making no effort to get better. And that's too much pressure on y'all. Y'all are all young people. Y'all don't know what to do. Y'all don't have no fucking experience in dealing with a fucking a mental ward patient. And like, you're the youngest. I just need to know. He says, like, you know, they say you're his favorite. And what's going to be your last straw? What's going to be your last straw for not only you, but for everybody else in the group? And then the last person who emailed us said they were about done with this goofy ass because, like, they said he is a goofy. You know. But it seems like you're still hanging on. But I feel like it's about to get dangerous. It might get physical. It might get violent. So, I mean, by all means, involve the authorities if you think it's gonna go there. Y'all need to open your mouths and go to the authorities. Tell them people, tell the boy who work at that store or whatever the fuck that he got eyes on him. Very dirty, bussy eyes on him. And I don't know, it's just like, I mean, if you feel it's getting bad, you know what? It's gonna end all this. Tell him to send that bussy picture to your phone and send it to his mama and daddy. If you can't send it to his mama and daddy, print it out, staple it on the door. This is what your son's doing. This is what your son's doing. He's going crazy. He's stalking the boy at his job, and so he needs to go to therapy. And then they're going to put his ass on meds quick.
They gonna put that, let me tell you, they gonna put that motherfucker in the psych ward. He gonna be in the room with the padded walls, and that motherfucker gonna be in a straight jacket. Mark my words.
Right. But it's going too far now. It just feels like, you know, he's teetering on the edge. He's standing on the edge of the cliff, and he's just finna jump off that motherfucker. So I just feel like Y'all really gotta let him go before he really starts popping the fuck off. And it's just, sometimes you can still love somebody, but have to let them go for your own good and your own safety and protection. Friendship is a give and take, and it's like all he's doing is taking from y'all. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, it's just too much now. It's getting to be too much.
Whew. My God. Blue had a mouthful to say, and I would listen. Mm-hmm. You know what? She said this to me the other day, what she just told y'all. When is enough going to be enough?
Right.
When is the straw you pick out the pile going to be the last straw? Mm-hmm. Y'all have to really think about what the fuck is going on. Y'all see him spiraling out of control. Is anybody saying anything? Like, are y'all really getting on his ass? Mm-hmm. It's a difference between, Mike, chill out. Mm-hmm. Versus, Mike, calm the fuck down. You need to stop doing that shit. Like, you could suffer serious consequences. Are y'all telling him something? Versus, I get what I'm saying. Are you telling him something, or are you telling him something? Mm-hmm. If you're not telling him something, he's going to keep doing the shit he's doing, because no one is getting on his ass. No one is telling him, chill the fuck out. And if y'all are, and he's still doing it, that tells you right there, he don't give a fuck about your opinion.
For sure.
He doesn't give a fuck about what you're telling him. So therefore, he's going to do what the fuck he want to do. And if he want to do what he want to do,
adios.
Thank you. Period.
Because it feels like he don't think y'all seriously gonna leave him. So he gonna keep acting a fucking nut.
You gotta make a fucking believer.
I got my caretakers in there. They gonna take care of me when I'm crazy. Oh my God. It's okay. I can just go back in the room and they just gonna wipe my ass for me. It's okay. But he don't believe y'all. He don't believe y'all gonna leave him. He don't think y'all serious. But y'all gotta put that fear in his heart. Look, like I said in the last one. Some people do not change until there are consequences for their actions.
Right.
So either that nigga need to go to jail, or y'all need to leave this nigga the fuck alone, or both.
Right.
And be like, you're fucking insane. This is going too fucking far. I see what the brother and sister were doing when they left you the fuck alone.
Correct. Girl. God. Preach it, because
it looks like he wants a fucking cheerleader. He wants a yes man. Be like, yeah, go up there and stalk that man at his job.
That's scary.
Scary as fuck. If I saw a pimply, dirty ass face staring at me from behind some shells, breathing all hard as fucking shit, I'd be like, and I detect the smell staring at me, and I turn my head and I see him. I'm calling the police immediately.
He sounds like an angry bull.
Oh my God. You belong with me.
Oh my God.
Bitch, I'll be calling the police. I get a restraining order immediately. Tell that boy to go get a restraining order right now.
Hell yeah, I need one too. I will block him.
God damn it.
That motherfucker is losing his shits, and he trying to take y'all with him.
I'm going to say this one more time.
Say it one more time.
There's nothing you can do. Let him go. As much as it hurts, let that nigga go. He's about to do something. He's about to do his big one. But y'all need to get up out of there. Y'all need to get up, all of y'all, every single one of y'all. How many it says y'all emailing us? Like 5 people, a group of people? Y'all need to get the fuck up out of there.
The calming before the storm.
Shit.
It's a definite calming before the storm. And he's letting y'all know that it's a calming before the storm. He's slowly but surely showing y'all his stages of him about to fucking burst into fucking flames.
Right.
Leave it alone. Mm-hmm. Leave it alone. Stop entertaining his illusions. Stop entertaining his delusions.
Let that nigga mama and daddy take care of him. He's gonna be okay.
Yep.
If not, that's none of your business. Keep it pushing. Y'all got bright lives ahead of you. Y'all have many more friends to come. Get rid of him. Period. Speaking from experience, get rid of him.
Facts. But, God, that's gonna be it. I ain't even gonna cut y'all. This episode was good to the bitch. These emails was fire as fuck. Mm-hmm. Any advice that you want to give? Mine's is imperfection is beauty. Madness is genius. And it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. And that came from Miss Marilyn Monroe herself.
Ooh. Saw this nice quote on Instagram last night. There will be tomorrow. While tonight may hurt you, the sun will rise again and you will have another chance. Hold on to tomorrow. Your heart will glow again.
I love that. That was beautiful. But, y'all know that's it.
Right.
Y'all know we've been coming with these spicy topics. So, definitely this next one, the one after that, we're going to come with the most fuegoist topics. But that's going to be it, you guys. This is Miss Jay Marie.
This is Blue.
And we will see y'all next week.
Bye, guys.